What's going on? Savage here. Today we're going to be covering some viewer submitted gameplay, and this is a solo gameplay brought to us by Fugly Pickles. If you want a video of yours analyzed on the channel, make sure you upload a recent match to YouTube and join our Discord community. Once you're in our Discord community, submit the video on the video submissions page, along with your KD, how many wins you have, and your overall Warzone kills. The purpose of analyzing viewer gameplay is to get some different variety of gameplay, because as you know, everyone plays different in Warzone, and if you just analyze my gameplay, if we just analyze another streamer's gameplay, or just the same person over and over, it's going to get repetitive, it's going to get tiring. This gives us an option to broaden the horizon and teach players of all aspects. No matter how you play, hopefully you guys can learn something from each video. But if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel, join the Wolf Pack today, also leave a like on the video. Let's get this video to 700 likes, and as I said before, make sure you join our Discord community. The link to that will be in the description below. But without further ado, let's go ahead and dive into the video. All right, here we are, hot dropping to Superstore. I love Superstore when it comes to getting some kills early in the game. If you guys hot drop, your chance of getting a 20 kill game is increased dramatically. You can usually leave Superstore with like 5-7 kills, especially in solos at bare minimum. And if you die right off the bat, what's the shame in that? You can just start up another game and get going again. All right. In a situation like this, you have his armor broken and you had 8 bullets in your gun. There really wasn't a need to reload in that situation. If it was quads, then maybe if you're 1v4 in a team, but you could have just dove in there and finished them off. But regardless, you got the kill and you're sitting pretty. Now, this is a glitched lobby. And what I mean by glitched lobby is, well, if you land Superstore and all the weapons are badass weapons and there's just bags on bags on bags of money, you're in a glitched lobby, and that's a good one to be in. Now you're in a position where you can get a lot of money, you can get a lot of kills. For one, when I'm in Superstore, I want to move fast and efficiently. Damn. I want to move fast and efficiently. I want to get in and out of this place, get as many kills as I can, and also fight other enemies for the kills. The longer it takes you to find enemies, the less chance you have of getting the kill because, well, they'll kill each other off. As you notice, the gunfire stopped. You only have 1 kill, but you know there's more people here. It's just a matter of finding them. When it comes to people rotating in this building, they always head that way. They always head to the west of Superstore. Mostly because there's multiple floors. There's a way to get on the roof. And pushing in there is just a great opportunity to get a lot of kills. All right, here we are. There's been like 19 enemy UAVs being called in. Ooh. I mean, as far as the enemy's concerned, I can't really hate on him for dying to that. Granted, he was crouch walking through a doorway. But who's going to expect somebody sitting up there? And that's a hard thing to predict. Right gun for the right thing. Holy shit. Bro, you hate to see it, man. You hate to see it. Look at that bag, dude. Holy shit. Look behind you. All right, now we're sitting at 3 kills, and I know there's another guy over here. There we go. See, shotgun meta right now is so OP. I can't stand it, but it is OP as hell. Now, in this position, I would probably be moving my way to get a loadout. Granted, there's probably another player in here, probably a couple more players in here. So if you want to go ahead and hunt them down, by all means, kill them. You're doing work with a shotgun, might as well, right? But again, you're sitting at $42,000. It would be absolutely heartbreaking if you happen to die before you could spend this money. All right, there's a player right there. And this is a reason why I love concussions. Notice how he spams a concussion on one side, throws a concussion on the other side in case the enemy decides to round the corner. He's going to get double hit, which at that point means the enemy is dead. This is another reason why I've been trying to shove it down your throats, to put the heartbeat sensor away and use concussions. They're amazing, bro. There it is, boys. And we got more bags. So now we're at 5 kills, 70 players in the lobby. This lobby died fast, boy. We are 5 minutes into the gameplay. 5 minutes in. And we've lost almost 2/3 of the lobby. Holy shit. Another reason why I don't like solos is people just don't stay alive long enough, and the end games are very, very slow. All right, but because he killed the enemy who had a loadout drop on him, which is heartbreaking, he's going to go ahead and get his loadout drop for free and still have $45,000. If you're ever in a position like this, guys, make sure you just grab a vehicle and a trophy system and just ride around with the money and some UAVs, boys. Start hunting down some kills. Start utilizing this stuff to your advantage. Buy a gas mask, buy an armor plate box, buy ammo box, whatever you want. Just spend it on some good shit and play aggressive, because you're going to have the opportunity to call in about 10 UAVs and hunt down for some kills.
Hostile dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
All right, there's an enemy right there. Again, you have his armor plates broken, so I would just go ahead and push up on him. This is rude as hell. Oh, there it is. Broke his armor again, and there he is. Boom. Bro, no way. This is so toxic. So here we are sitting at $50,000, and he's just making Superstore his little bitch, and I absolutely love it. Oh my god, what an animal. These glitch lobbies are a lot of fun because you have an opportunity to really have some bomb-ass games. All right, he's buying UAV. Go ahead and call that in, of course, dude. You're going to have UAVs for days. Might as well get an advanced in. Now, you do have an enemy coming towards you. Go ahead and get position. That way you can take this man out fast, and then you can rotate yourself back to Superstore and get some more kills. Oh, this guy's coming up on the side of the wall. Oh, this is rude. You're bullying these kids now. This is just bullying at this point. All right, he's actually going to pass you up, and he's going to go up the backside of the building on the ladder. At this point, you could just jump out and get some shots on him before he finishes climbing. All right, now that he's on the roof, though, definitely whip up the kilo. That way, if he does look down, here we go. You can shoot him in the head, and there it is. Woo, there it is, boys. Right gun for the right fight. The origin at that height, not going to do shit. Not going to do shit, man. And you've got another guy on the mini map. Don't be afraid to push him. You're an animal right now, dude. You got 7 kills. This guy's going to the buy station. You could absolutely abuse this kid if he comes your way. I'd be more worried about the guy at the buy station to your right than the guy across the street. Does he have a riot shield? Of course he does. At this point, bail from the fight, dude. Not worth your time. Start focusing back up on this guy. Now, the reason why I said fight this guy in the first place is target priority. One, he's already in your compound. Instead of worrying about the guy that's across the street at a whole different building, you could have worried about your compound first. Secondly, you had him on UAV and he was closest to you. You want to kill him while he's still on UAV. That way you know where he is when you decide to fight him. 3, after you kill him, you can quickly hit the buy station, put up another advanced UAV, buy another UAV in the reserve, and do it all over again, right? Target prioritizing is everything in this game. You definitely want to pick the target that's closest to you, that's in your immediate vicinity. Even if there's an easier target to kill out there, I would definitely have focused on this guy first. All right, so here we are. The guy's on heartbeat right in front of him. All right, so here we got... All right, so the guy's above him. Ooh, it was pre-firing and just didn't stand a chance, bro. Who threw the stun? I don't think that guy threw the stun, did he? He was shooting, right? Yeah, there's another player around here. Maybe not. I mean, the guy was legitimately shooting. There he is. There he is. I knew there was another player here. There's a high probability this guy could be bailing from the fight because he's in such a bad spot, and that's exactly what it looks like it is. Go out there, challenge this asshole, and kill him, man. Oh, no, not this guy. Bro, I love it, dude. I love it, bro. Guys, look, riot shields, if you want to use riot shields for fun, that's fine. I get that. But if you're really trying to improve as a player and get more kills and stuff, put the riot shields away. I know so-and-so can drop kills. So-and-so got this many kills with the riot shield, but put the riot shield away. Start practicing your aim, guys. Get ready for the next Call of Duty, because I'm pretty sure the next Call of Duty is not going to have riot shield in it. All right, you got a person right next to you, bro. A person right next to you. The only way of killing this guy is going Superstore and shooting him from Superstore, or climb the ladder. Don't do this. This right here is just a bad juju, because look at the mini map. You can still get shot from the back. People can still push you. You have a UAV up, yes, but if someone's got ghost on and they come up from behind, you stand no chance. Not to mention, this just really isn't a good play, because if he jumps on the ledge, just good luck. You have a better chance of climbing the ladder and getting the kill than sitting here like this. There's no reason for the heartbeat in this situation. The best way to challenge him is climb up the ladder and get in a 1v1 challenge. It may not be the same guy. It could be a whole different guy. And if it is a different guy, which the possibility is high, he's not even gonna know you're there. And he has no idea. His back's to the ladder. He had no idea you're there. And bada bing, bada boom. But the best way to push that is either A, go to Superstore roof and shoot at him. But then you run the risk of him just jumping off and getting a better position. Or B, push the ladder. I push this ladder all the time and usually always win my fights. Here we go. Spam another advanced UAV in the air. I absolutely love it. These lobbies are so much fun, dude. Now, in this situation, you have to prioritize who you're going to fight because everyone's still pretty far from you, right? You have the tower over here, which I wouldn't go to because the circle is just going to push everybody south anyway, right? So you want to either stay mid-map or go south because that's where the next circles are going to go, just by assuming the fact that only like 5% of the circles actually above airfield. So in saying that, you could go hangars and you could take these two guys out. Anyone else who's there with Ghost, hangars is a great spot to fight. I love hangars. I've really been digging train station lately though. So you could go down here to this buy station. You could kill the guy that's camping this apartment, buy some more shit with the money you get, right? And then push in train station. That's the play I would do. All right, so we went ahead and grabbed the flag objectives, and here we are making our way there. We have one guy marked on the UAV, which is awesome, but don't stray away from the flag objective. Now, oh, this is about to be dirty. This is about to be real bad for your boy in Big Bertha, right? Bro, scale of 1 to pissed off. How pissed off do you think that kid is? Holy shit, dude. Holy shit. But again, as I was saying before, I wouldn't divert from the flag objective to go for that kill. Just hit the flag real quick and then go for the kill. Not to mention that dude's hopping on ATV anyway and dipping out. Now, you see he's hopping on the ATV. Notice the direction he's driving. Since he's driving to the right, I would already be working my way to the front door. That way, when he crossed across the street, I'd be waiting with him with this beautiful big old grenade launcher and hopefully blow his shit up. Let's see what happens. I think he waited a little too long to get this kill, unfortunately. This would have been a nice, I wouldn't say easy kill. It's a moving vehicle, but relatively easy kill. All right, your boy's gone. Gone pecan. Go back and capture the flag. Now, when you're capturing flags, guys, what do you not do? Don't lay there prone. I see that a lot. I killed somebody today that was laying prone trying to capture a flag. Easy kill. Don't do it. Keep yourself moving around. I like that he's bobbing and weaving and stuff like that. It may seem crazy because he's not getting shot at, but guess what? There may be someone aimed in on him with an AX-50 or a Kar 98 waiting for him to stand perfectly still to take that headshot. Always play paranoid as hell because I guarantee you the time you let your guard down is when you get headshotted and you had no idea it was about to happen. Now, let's look at the big map right now. Where's a good place to be? Woo! So, in my opinion, I think the circle's going to finish somewhere around Hospital or Fuck You Mountain. And this hill right here is what I call Fuck You Mountain because it's a perfect place to just gatekeep everybody coming in, right? I think it's a little too early to push to the hill right now. You know where the next circle is, and that's awesome, right? But this circle still has to collapse, and then the next one. So the last thing you want to do is get to this position too early because even though this is a good place to gatekeep, it's not a good place to sit and wait to gatekeep. So basically, if you move too early, you would be sitting here for about 5 minutes, and the chance of getting pushed by multiple teams up multiple different directions on this hill is very high. Not to mention, you're still vulnerable from the apartment complexes. You're still vulnerable from all of hangars and titties. You're vulnerable from the train station and hospital as well, depending on what side of the mountain you're on. So I would just keep on. So at this point in this game, I would go ahead and either A, get another flag objective and find out exactly where the next circle is going to be, because I think the next circle after this one, that will really dictate where you want to go and how the game's going to be played out. But if you don't want to do flags, you need to go for bounties. Don't push too early. Start killing some bitches that are over here, right? So basically right now, I've just hopped around from bounties and killing people on UAVs. Go for a bounty, kill people on UAVs. Just rack up my kills. And maybe right before this circle started rotating in, I would go ahead and get position and gatekeep everybody that's coming out of apartments, coming out of titties, coming out of hangars, and things like that, right? But in this particular situation, it's not just about position. It's about timing and positioning, right? So again, just kind of screw off for the next 5 minutes, get some kills, wait for that circle to actually collapse on you. And then once it does, I would start rotating towards the next circle. If you get another flag, that could change the entire meta of that plan. But that's on you. Right now, what I wouldn't do is sit in here doing this. You're losing out on opportunities to get more kills. You're sitting at 11 kills and there's 21 people left. The possibility to drop a 20 bomb this game is pretty high. You can definitely do that. It's a big circle. Not many people are going to die right off the bat. Not many people are going to be clustered together. And not many people will be third partying because it's such a big circle and people are so spread out. Utilizing tools is awesome, but utilizing tools at the right time is the better option. Oh, we have a guy dropping in. I like that you went ahead and marked it. Unfortunately, he's floating in the air, so he could just disappear. There's no telling, right? At this point, again, you've lost sense of where he's at. Buy station's right behind you. Go ahead and just grab another UAV. Legitimately, just buy 2 more UAVs, sit on one, and call the other one in so you can play this fight more confidently. Again, a lot of you guys are better players than you give yourself credit for. It's all about confidence. And what better way to boost your confidence than to knowing exactly where the enemy's at? So you have the money, you have the buy station close to you. Unfortunately, now you don't, but you did. I would have gone ahead and done that so I could know whether he's in this building or not. Because if he's not in this building, and I don't think he is, looks like he floated past the building. All right, cluster strike is being called in. When you guys see cluster strike being called in, pull up your big map so you can find out where the guy called it in from, because that will reveal that target's position. And you can go ahead and ping it when you have that information as well. I don't know what happened to that guy. I'm guessing he ended up diverting and going to that buy station that has a cluster strike on it. Good on you for pushing it. Definitely don't allow this fight to go unscathed. You want to go ahead and punish these guys for even making noise on your map. Treat them like your bitch, because again, a lot of these lobbies, you guys are playing a little more scared than you should, because most of the time these guys are gonna be worse than you are. So play with some confidence, get your ego boosted, start pushing fights like you're gonna own them, and you promise you probably will. All right, as I was saying before, you want to start pushing the hill a little bit before the circle started moving. The reason for that is if there's another enemy up here on this hill and you're running out in the open like you are right now, you're a very vulnerable target. Luckily, it doesn't seem like there's anybody over here, so you may be safe. When you're on hills like this too, guys, and you're trying to get safe, use one side or the other of the hill. Don't run on top, because you run in the risk of getting shot from both sides, right? If you run on the right side of the hill, you're only going to get shot from the right side, and it makes your targeting decisions a lot easier. If you're on the left side of the hill and you get shot from the left side, same situation. Running on top of the hill is not a bad idea if you're fast at reacting and you can kind of pay attention to your hit indicators and instantly snap where you're getting hit from. But as a newer player, when you're trying to get into it and you're not really familiar with how to react to your hit indicators and things like that, you want to maintain one side of the hill or the other. All right, so here we are in an in-game situation. The circle's still relatively big, but we're basically in-game. Right now, I'd be working on trying to get high ground. I wouldn't want to be down here. Granted, I know you're trying to scan everything to your right, but what happens if you're scanning to your right and someone does have high ground? You're going to be at a huge disadvantage, especially when the circle rotates out of your position, right? So you always want to maintain high ground while scanning around you. I have no problems with you scanning to the right. I'd be doing the same thing, but I definitely would get on a high ground and start utilizing the trees as cover. Because again, if the enemy's on the high ground and he looks down and sees you, guess what? You're very vulnerable, and then you're going to have to push his direction, and it's going to be a bitch of a fight. All right, so we're going to have a downtown ending, it looks like, right? The odds of it shifting towards you are basically very, very slim. It's probably not going to happen. You have a UAV. I would hold on to the UAV until you're forced out of this position and you need to move to safety, right? Basically, which is right now, because yes, a little bit of this hill's inbounds and it's still safe, but nowhere with a lot of cover. Basically, if you get shot at from one of these skyscrapers, you're gonna be in a lot of trouble. All right, before you shoot at that guy, and I like that you backed away, that's awesome. Before you shoot at your guy and reveal your position and get in a fight, I would wait to see where the next circle goes. Let's pull up the big map real quick and see what we're talking about. So the circle can rotate wherever the hell it wants. We don't know where it's going because we didn't do a flag objective up until the last part, right? That's fine. But you want to assume the worst. I'm going to assume that either A, the circle is going to rotate towards downtown, which you're screwed, or B, the circle is going to rotate between you and downtown, which is just super open, right? So where we're at now positions everything. So I wouldn't pick a fight. I wouldn't even look at anybody until I find out where the next circle is going to be, because you're in a bad spot. If you have to leave where you're at, you're going to have to be in the open at some point. And with all these buildings and all these rooftops, that's not really a good thing for you. So I like the fact that you didn't shoot at them and you waited to get position. I fucking love that. Wait, you might shoot at them. Okay, good stuff. Good stuff. Yeah, yeah.
Gas is closing in. Relocating the safe zone.
All right, so we've got 3 people on UAV, which accounts for 4 of us, right? So there's 6 enemies not accounted for. So this circle didn't really do exactly what I thought it did, but it did even worse. It did the next worst thing. It's completely in the open, which is no bueno for anyone, right? So basically the first person to reveal themselves and reveal their position and run in the open is the first person to die. So we got to somehow play this without getting in a screwed up position. Some circles, there just really isn't strategy for. Some circles, there's just a lot of RNG factors. Unfortunately, you're going to be one of the first people to be forced out in the open. You have a little bit of cover out there. And when I say a little bit, I mean a little bit. If you look at the center circle right here, there is a wall you can play. There's actually 4 walls you can play. It's like a little jungle gym. I don't know what the hell to call it, but it's like a little mini courtyard. You could play those walls. I would try to get myself there, but you don't want to go too early. Basically, just wait for someone else to make the first move and to get in a gunfight. If you hear a gunfight happen, then you can start making your move, because not only will those two players be engaged with each other and distracted, but everyone else is going to be looking over there as well, because, well, everyone wants to get a third-party kill and everyone's curious what the hell's happening. So I wouldn't push to this area until I heard gunfire. Again, with this type of circle, there's no foolproof plan. You just have to play it right, make sure your shot's on point. Oh, shit. All right. So what did the enemy do wrong there? What did the enemy do wrong there, guys? All right, there's a ridge right here. The guy left his ridge, left hard cover, and decided to get in the fight, right? He decided to shoot your boy, and he paid the ultimate price for it. He challenged them in the open. He had no cover. And this is exactly what I said not to do. Unfortunately for you, now the enemies know where you're at. Granted, it's not the worst position in the world. You can wait for another fight to happen, and people will forget about you like that. I know I always say don't go prone, guys, but this is a situation where prone's definitely viable because you have a skyscraper looking at you to the right side. I'm definitely in agreement with that. I do like the courtyard pick, though. So basically, if you look at how tall that wall is right there, you don't have to prone behind it. You can crouch behind it. So basically, you can catch anybody coming out of the 110, those two buildings right there that he's looking at. Anybody coming out of that area, you can easily pick and still keep yourself safe from the team over to the right, and vice versa. If you jump inside the courtyard, which I wouldn't recommend doing, but if you jumped inside of the courtyard and put your body against the far wall, you'd be protected from those two buildings, and you'd be able to put shots on the enemies downrange. Granted, go with the first play.
Moving.
All right, unfortunately, no one shot their gun, but the circle did force you out of position. I like that you're slide canceling out in the open, but you're also scanning the targets, right? You're also looking. The last thing you want to do is just tunnel vision on this courtyard and not look around. Notice how he goes crouched and he's just watching. He's just listening to the gunfights, letting people pick each other off. When he hears people fighting, he decides he wants to peek up and see what's going on. I like that. There's only 5 enemies left. I would imagine someone's going to come out of this courtyard. I would imagine somebody's coming out of here. And if they do, they're screwed, bro. They are screwed. All right, there's a fight going on over there. Heard suppress shots. Oh, the circle favor is strong with that one. Yeah, give a little nod, baby. I feel you, bro. I feel you. The guy's in a bad position anyway. That guy was in a bad position anyway. Now he's getting shot from the guy he was shooting at originally, and that's why you don't pick a fight unless you know you're absolutely safe. And that dude paid the price for it. Now, there's 2 people left. So what did the enemy that executed him do wrong? He revealed his position for an execute. The kill wasn't his anyway. He would have been better off that guy self-resing and got in a fight with our dude Pickles than going for the execute. Now that he got the execute, good on him. It did nothing for him. It gave Pickles the kill. And now Pickles knows exactly where he's at. We know there's a guy to the 144, and now we know there's a guy to the 210. So this is a relatively easy fight. Now, something to be careful of is the guy popping out the ravine. The ravine's going to be very deadly and very, very dangerous here. Oh, that cluster. That dude started launching a cluster strike on anything, man. He gave 0 shits. All right, now we're in a 1v1 fight right now, and he's got this beautiful wall, this beautiful head glitch. I love it, man. This situation, you could jump inside the courtyard and be safe, right? The guy's over there in front of you, and he's trying to get to the courtyard, but unfortunately, my dude Fugly has the position and gets the motherfucking win. Let's go, baby. Give him a nod. I love it. The description of Fugly's video was, I'm not the best player, but I get by. Wink face. I love it. Fugly, thank you for letting me spectate your gameplay, bro. I really enjoyed it, especially the trolliness at the end. Thank you for letting the channel view that. I think you made the right call. Everything I was saying you should do, you basically did. If you want to get more kills, and I think you can, I really think that could have been a 20 kill game. Whenever you have downtime, you don't know what to do, go for bounties. Whenever you have downtime and you don't know what to do, go for bounties and utilize UAVs as well. I'm pretty sure you could have dropped 20 plus that game. It seems like you've probably dropped a few 20 plus games. If you haven't, then definitely start utilizing bounties more. I really hope you enjoyed the video. Really hope you guys learned something from these videos. If you did learn something, please leave me a comment in the section below and let me know what it was you learned from this match. But as always, subscribe to the channel, join the Wolfpack today, and leave a like on the video. Let's get this video to 700 likes. But until next time, guys, y'all have a good one and good luck in Warzone. Fugly again, brother. Thank you for letting me spectate the game. I really had a good time watching the trolliness at the end. You did great, brother. Thank you again, my dude. If you guys want to check out some other previous viewer submitted gameplays, make sure you click one of these videos over here. And as always, subscribe by hitting the button below. Y'all have a good one. Until next time, keep on improving.